Kia ora, welcome to Teppanyaki News. I'm Red Fu.
And I'm Sky Blue. Today on Teppanyaki News, are robots really taking over the All Blacks? We are interviewing Piri Weepu and his thoughts. And Ronald McDonald is reportedly running for New Zealand's Prime Minister.
In breaking news, the oil outbreak on the beaches of Tauranga that has been shocking the nation has come to an end. Witnesses have told us that they have seen a boy from St Mary's School Putaruru on the site of the arena and have witnessed a strange occurrence. The school student has lifted the arena and thrown it up onto a Queensland beach. Yes, all into Australia. The Queensland Civil Defence has isolated the ship and quarantined it for further examination. That's one way to get rid of our problems, send them to Australia. The schoolboy's name has been suppressed due to his age. He has been nicknamed St Mary's Superman. Here's our on-the-spot reporter, Ms. Too Short, with St Mary's Superman.
Thanks, Redfoo. Hello, I'm Mrs. Too Short and I'm here with... Thank you for joining us today. So, Superman, how does it feel to have saved our nation's beaches?
Pretty good, but I'm just doing my job. That's how I roll.
How do you feel to be a real Superman?
Awesome! It's just great feeling like being a superhero, and not only a superhero alive, really. And just coming into natural to me. All I ate when a baby was chocolate and ice cream.
How did you manage to throw the arena?
I just scooped it up with big muscles and just throw it to Queensland. It's quite easy really, being a superhero like me. It's all in daily life.
Thanks, Superman. Isn't it amazing what they teach students to do at school these days? Now back to you, Red Fu and Sky Blue in the studio.
Interview. One. Mrs. Too Short and something now completely different. In our sports today, we asked the question, are robots replacing the All Blacks? The story just coming in confirms the All Blacks management are looking at replacing some All Blacks with robots. They might also change the name to the All Bolts. Apparently these robots can kick better than Piri Weepu. Scientists are looking at cloning Stephen Donald to make a backup player in case of injury. The true story has not been uncovered and police have been asked to investigate by the Prime Minister and the Minister of Sport and Recreation. However, we have a live interview with Piri Weepu now to get his thoughts on the matter. We will cross over to our on-the-spot reporter, Mrs. Togglebottom, who is outside the All Blacks changing rooms with Piri. Mrs. Togglebottom, can you give us an update on how the All Blacks are feeling about the interview about the robots?
Yes, I can, Sky Blue. I'm Mrs. Togbutton and joining me today is Piri Weepu. Good afternoon, Piri. Can you tell us what you have to say about those robots?
I don't know.
Can they tackle?
Oh, no, definitely not.
What do you think it is the wrong choice that the robots play rugby?
Well, the robots are all made from imported bolts and no kiwi oil.
If they go for this robot team, do you think New Zealand will win 2015 Rugby World Cup?
No, because some of the robots broke down today at practice. Their circuits packed up, so the new coach has to call in the human players.
Interesting, and we're out of time. Back to you, Redfoo.
Thank you, Mrs. Togbottom. Now for something completely different. With the election fast approaching, there's been an interesting development in who will lead the National Party. Ronald McDonald, former McDonald's icon, is reportedly running for New Zealand's Prime Minister. Witnesses have told us that they have seen him having a cup of tea with John Key 2 nights ago, and the big topic was John's retirement. For the last 3 weeks, Ronald McDonald has been making dozens of billboards for around the community. Let's cross over to our on-the-spot reporter who has more on the situation. Over to you, Miss Gigglebottom.
Thanks, Redfoo. I'm Miss Gigglebottom, and joining me now is Ronald McDonald. So, Ronald McDonald, what will you do if you win the election?
I'll give everyone a Happy Meal.
There were rumours going around that you had run out of Happy Meals.
Well, duh, of course not. That was just a rumour put around by my enemies.
Who are you up against in the election?
A tough field. Mickey Mouse, Justin Bieber, Britney Spears, Osama Bin Laden, and someone called Bob.
Thanks for your time, Ronald McDonald. Now over to Mitchell with the weather update.
Thank you, Mrs. Gigglebottom. And now it's time to see what the weather has in store for us. In Whangarei, we have a high temperature of 110 degrees with 200 knot winds and a slight drizzle. Further on down south in Auckland, a 7-metre high tsunami is barrelling towards the Chelsea sugar refinery. No more maple syrup on those breakfast pancakes. Hamilton is sunny and surprisingly snowing in Putaruru. Whakatane and Ahopi are experiencing great fishing weather. In Rotorua, that is smelling delicious. The smell of dead fish has passed over and now it smells like roses with a hint of bubblegum. Wellington is surprisingly sunny but is expecting a chilly wind. The same with Christchurch. Yes, it's a real mixed bag. Further down south in Invercargill, a heat wave is blowing over the city that will last for the rest of the week. That's all for now. Good night, New Zealand. We'll spot you tomorrow. Back to the news desk with Sky Blue and Redfoo.
Thanks, Mitchell. A very interesting weather report indeed. We'll be sure to wrap up warm in Wellington tonight.
Well, that's all for tonight. Thank you for watching and be sure to tune in tomorrow when we give you an update on all bot robot rugby team. For the
whole team at Teppanyaki News, goodbye.
In Hura.
Ladies and gentlemen. Roll the camera. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are featuring an interview with a very peculiar-looking gentleman.
Scene 1, take 1. Scene 1, take 2. Take 2.